Good morning, students. Let us continue with exercise 14.2. We'll be starting with question number 10. I'm reading question number 10 first. How many tiles whose length and breadth are 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter respectively will be needed to cover a rectangular region whose length and breadth are respectively? It has two parts. Part 1 says 70 centimeter and 36 centimeter, and part 2 says 144 centimeter and 1 meter. So now what they are saying, that they have a rectangular region. Now let's understand this question first. They're saying that there is a rectangular region whose length and breadth is mentioned. So I'm taking the first part. Second part will be your homework. So this is 70 centimeter and this is 36 centimeter. And inside this, they're saying that how many tiles will be needed to cover it. So how we are going to tile it? We are going to tile it like this. Yes, then we are going to again put the second tile like this, and then we are going to cover the whole portion with the tile like this. Isn't it? Now, what is the measurement of each tile? It is 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter as breadth. So they have given you measurement of one tile and you have the measurement of the entire rectangle, and they are asking you that how many such tile will be needed to cover the whole portion. So how many such tiles will be needed? To find out how many such tiles will be needed, it is simple that we have to divide. So what we have to divide, since we are talking about this whole portion, this means we have to find out the area. We have to find out two areas. First we have to find out area of this complete rectangular region, and then we have to find out area of this tile, how much area this is covering. Okay, and then we will divide both the values. So what we will get the number of tiles that are needed. Okay, now let's do the calculation. So you have length of the rectangular region, breadth of the rectangular region, is 70. Is 36. So what will be the area? Area of the rectangular region will be L into B. So it will be 70 centimeter into 36 centimeter. Now multiply the two values. Centimeter into centimeter will be centimeter square, and this will be 0, 42, 4, 21, and 4 will be 25. So it will be 2520. This is the area of the rectangular region. Now let us find out area of the tile. So length of the tile is, and one very important thing is, this is in centimeter. Length of the tile is also in centimeter. Breadth of the tile is also in centimeter. So you don't have to convert anything in this question. Yes. So what will be the area? Area of the tile, L into B. That will be 12 centimeter into 5 centimeter, and it will be 60 centimeter square. So the entire portion is this much and a part is this much. Okay, and we have to find out how many tiles are required. So to find out the number of tiles, what we have to do? We'll have to simply multiply the two values. Sorry, we have to simply divide the two values. So we'll divide. So let's divide. So number of tiles will be area of the rectangular region, means the entire value. So the entire region is this much, and area of one tile is 60 centimeter square. When we divide these two values, what we'll get? We'll get the number of tiles. So units are same. This is 125, so by 4 and 1 will be left, so by 2. So it will be equal to 42. This means 42 tiles will be required to cover the rectangular region. Okay. Now let's come to the next question. Okay, question number 12. If the area of a rectangular plot is 144 square meter and its length is 16 meter, find the breadth of the plot and the cost of fencing it at the rate of rupees 6 per meter. So this question has two parts. You have to find out two things. First, let's see what is given. So what is given? The area of the rectangular plot is given. We have area of the rectangular plot. That is 144 meter square. Then what else we have? We have the length of the plot. We have the length, and length is 16 meter. So the first thing that they are asking is the breadth of the plot. Okay, so we have to find out breadth. So can we find out breadth with the help of these two values? So yes, we can. Now how we can find out? We know what is area. Area is L into B. Now you have done linear equation. So what we do in linear equation? Whatever is unknown, we keep that value on one side, and whatever is known, we bring it to the other side, isn't it? So if this B is unknown, if this B is X, and these two values are known, these are known, and this is unknown. So what we do? We bring this known value to this side, so that we can find out the value of X. If we have to find out the value of X, what we do? We bring the known values to one side. So if I bring this value to this side, so it is right now in multiplication. So whatever in multiplication goes to the other side and goes to division. Okay. So when in equality, when we change the value from one side to other side, what happens? Plus become minus and multiplication become division. So we'll bring this L this side. It is multiplied right now. So it will go to division. So it will become A upon L equal to X, or you can say equal to B. This is what we have assumed for X, B. So what we can say, that if I have to find out breadth when length and area is given, so it will be area upon length. Similarly, can we do this also? That if I have to find out length, then what will be the value of length? Length will be area upon breadth. So to find out breadth, we divide area by length, and to find out length, we divide area by breadth. So here in this question, we have length, we have the area of the plot, so we can find out the breadth, and this is the first part of the question that you have to find out. So let's first find out breadth. So the breadth of the rectangular plot will be area upon length, and that will be 144 meter square upon 16 meter. So 1 meter and 1 meter will be cancelled, so we left with 1 meter, and since it's breadth, so that is why we are left with 1 meter. Now let's cancel this. Can we cancel it by 8 or 4, whatever you want? I'm cancelling it by 4. If you cancel it by 4, it is 4 3s, and then 2 will be left, so 24, so by 6, again by 4, so we have 9 meter. So breadth of the rectangular plot is 9 meter. This is the first part that we have solved. Now in the second part, they are asking that find the cost of fencing it. Fencing means what? That if this is a rectangular plot, then we put fencing on it. Means we are putting a boundary like this on this rectangular plot. So when I am putting a boundary like this on a rectangular plot, I am fencing it. So I am taking the boundary portion, means now I have to find out the perimeter. I have to find out the perimeter of the rectangular plot, then only I can find out the cost of fencing. Once I have the perimeter, I will multiply it by the rate that is given and I will get the total cost of fencing. So now the second part says to find out the cost of fencing, which says that it covers only the boundary. We have to now find out perimeter of the rectangular plot. So what will be the perimeter? Perimeter is twice L plus B. So 2 times 16 meter and 9 meter. And bracket means we have to multiply, and 16 and 9 will be 25 meter and it will be equal to 50 meter. So we have the perimeter of the rectangular plot as 50 meter. Now the rate of fencing is given. The rate of fencing is rupees 6 per meter. Means for 1 meter I have to pay, per meter means 1 meter. So for 1 meter I have to pay rupees 6. So for 50 meter how much I have to pay? So total cost will be rupees 6 multiplied by 50. Because for 1 meter it is 6. So for 50 meter it will be multiplied by 6. And this will be equal to rupees 300. So the total cost of fencing is rupees 300. Okay. Now let's come to question number 13. That says, I am explaining question number 13. Okay. And then you have to try it by your own and then I will do it. The perimeter of a square is equal to that of a rectangle of length 17 meter and 11 meter. So they are saying that the perimeter of a square and the perimeter of a rectangle is same. Okay, and the length of the rectangle is 17 and its breadth is 11. So if the length and the breadth of the rectangle is given, so can we find out the perimeter? Because they are saying that the perimeter is same. So let's first find out the perimeter of the rectangle. So perimeter of the rectangle is twice L plus B. Once we put the value here, what we get? We'll get the value of the perimeter of the rectangle. And what they are saying that the perimeter of the square and the perimeter of the rectangle is same. So whatever is the value, this 17 plus 11 meter, so it will be 28 meter and it will be 56 meter. So the perimeter of the rectangle is 56 meter. That is equal to the perimeter of the square. Perimeter of the square is same. So perimeter of the square is what? Perimeter of the square is also 56 meter because these two values are same. So what we have done, with the help of the length and breadth of the rectangle, we have first find out the perimeter of the rectangle, and this perimeter is equal to the perimeter of the square. Now once I have the perimeter of the square, what I have to find out in the question? I have to find out area of the square. And how I can find out area of the square? I should know side of the square. Now how do I get the side of the square? With the help of the perimeter. With the help of the perimeter, can we get the side of the square first? So yes, we can get the side of the square. So let's first find out the side of the square. Once I have the side of the square, I can find out the area. So what is the perimeter of a square? It's 4 into side. Yes, and as I said that whatever is unknown, we keep it on one side. So this is side which is unknown right now. I have the perimeter. So to find out the side, I will bring this 4 here. So when this 4 will come here, it will become upon 4. And then I get the value of side. So what is perimeter? It is 56 upon 4 is side. And this will be equal to 14. So side of the square is 14 meter. Okay. Now what you have to do? You have to now find out the area of the square. Okay. Then you find out the area of the square. So in this question, I have only given you the way how to do it. This question number 13 will be your homework question. I have done small little calculation in this so that the question is clear to you. Then you try it by your own and then we'll send you the solution key for the same. Okay. Thank you so much.